My name is Layla Johnson. My home is in Braddock, Pennsylvania, 9 miles southeast of Pittsburgh. My neighbors and I live in a complex very close to the Edgar Thomson steel mill. I always say, imagine living next to a 24-hour running pollution machine. Now imagine living next to one for years because of your financial status and never receiving the necessary tools to take care of your family. I attended the University of Pittsburgh School of Public Health Science Academy, where I learned about the health effects of poor air quality and the difference that portable air cleaners can make. I've learned that according to the CDC, where my neighbors and I live in Braddock has higher air toxic cancer risk than 96% of other locations in the U.S. and home to more minorities than 84% of other locations in the U.S. And we have more poverty than 94% of other places. The Pittsburgh region has a lot of health disparities that show up here in Braddock, including asthma, cardiovascular disease, and preterm birth. All of these can be impacted by air pollution. A Braddock resident, Christina, told me her story with preterm birth.
Everybody kind of started to freak out, which was also concerning to me, considering I had just sat in the waiting room for an hour and a half with no care or no one to check on me. Once I received the care, they realized that I had to be rushed to the labor and delivery area because they had to check and see if I was going to go into early labor or if I was going to have to be put on bed rest. Mm-hmm. After some tests and checking things out, I was put on bed rest for several weeks with steroids, stress tests, and things like that before I was actually in labor, which happened at 26 weeks and 4 days. Mm-hmm. And that's when my child was born.
Christina is my mom, and that baby was me. I believe that breathing clean air is a human right, so I embarked on an advocacy project to secure free air cleaners for my neighbors. Along the way, I learned from environmental justice leaders in our community.
In our community, we always talk about each one, teach one. So one person can do a whole lot. That's how we spread the word in our community, by the word of mouth mainly. You are very mighty in your own right just by approaching this issue and subject at your age.
A local organization called Raucous, Reducing Outdoor Contaminants in Indoor Spaces, provided funds for me to purchase air cleaners for my neighbors. So far, 9 homes in my complex each have 3 air cleaners. What I want to see is better access to free air cleaners in Braddock. I want to see more opportunities for young people like me to advocate for our neighbors and learn how to navigate advocacy for public health and environmental justice. I'm now attending Howard University and exploring opportunities to advocate for Braddock in Washington, D.C.